such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. On play action, Cousins. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Cousins to throw it. Open here, Adam Thielen. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back.
For this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down.
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone. And in previous games, that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Oh, that one well designed. As he'll
had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Packers. Allen Lazard, 30 yards. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
That gain.
From the 24, Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
Guard.
2nd and 9. Here's Cousins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson.
The top.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Cousins eluding the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no...
Under pressure, and they got to him again. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
How much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers, but hand out about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so.
And he is going to go down. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Crosby is good. So from the 22, Cousins. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
Able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And that last incompletion brings up 4th. The kick by Joseph is good, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 48 yards. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or
down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Jones. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This game, I don't see why that trend would change now. 2nd and 5 now. Rodgers, and down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will extend their lead even further. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Cousins now. Complete. Jefferson the target. Working out of the gun. Cousins. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the
pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. So now on 4th down, Rodgers will give way to Mason Crosby for the field goal try. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 5. Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. Pick up on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. That last completion, sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches.
Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them and do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win.
It's on 3rd down to keep the drive going. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Jones. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Now Crosby for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to...
And definitely not a lot of answers.
Play action now. Cousins. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. Very clean game. No turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.